Let me show you the basics of marketing for beginners. This powerful framework is basically one of the key lesson and summary of my 15 years of experience in sales and digital marketing. And this knowledge would actually make you go ahead than your competitors if you learn and apply them. So make sure you save this video and watch until the end. And also, if you're new to me, then let me introduce myself. My name is Mohan Jaey and I am coaching business owners to get more sales online with my digital and customer-centric marketing strategies. So in this video, I would like to share to you one of the major things that I learned about consumer psychology and how you can use that to get more sales online, and some of the mistakes that you can avoid. Most importantly, your competitors are making this mistake, and it's good for you to learn this and apply this knowledge to go ahead. So here we go. Let me get started. Now, first thing you have to understand is this framework is divided into 3 stages. Stage 1, Stage 2 and Stage 3. Now in these 3 stages, you have to understand that customer levels will be totally different. You cannot be reaching out to strangers and then ask them to buy your products right away. It's like asking a stranger to marry you right away. That's not going to happen. So you have to understand that there are processes, there are steps that you have to follow. And when you do that, it will be easier for you to understand your customers, and your customers will be happy to buy your products at the right time. So you have to have a little patience, and knowing that the awareness of these stages and fulfilling these stages will actually bring you more sales. Now the problem with most business owners is they are only focused on stage 3, which is here, the sell part. They will just focus on selling, and that is bad. The reason is this is a funnel, meaning more and more people must get into this. And more people, when more strangers are jumping into this funnel and going through these stages, that eventually you'll get more sales. But if you're only focused on here without adding more people into this funnel, ending up, you would not have more people to sell to. So the first stage you have to understand is you have to introduce your products or your services to your customers, your potential customers. And the second stage is you have to educate them, and the third stage is where you sell to them. So these are the stages, and let me break down in detail. Now in the first stage, you are going to introduce about your brand or about yourself or about the reason why you got started in the first place itself. Now this is powerful because you are going to use story to communicate with your potential customers. This is going to be low risk for them, meaning they're going to get to know more about you and your business without them having to understand or spend out any money to be part of your business or to become a customer. So here's what you have to do. This is the stage where you have to talk about the why. Why are you doing this business? And this can be in terms of, you can share like stories, or it can be like behind the scenes. Basically, you're going to introduce yourself or your products or your services to the world without asking them to buy right away. Now that's what you are going to do through your communication platforms, through your social media platforms, through your videos, through your marketing messaging, in everywhere possible. You are simply going to introduce yourself. That's what strangers want. They want to know who you are. They won't buy without trust. And that's the first stage. So second stage is where you are going to educate them. Now educate is all about giving. You have to give massive value, give. And by giving more information, eventually they would understand what your product is, what your services are, and what is the exact problem that you are solving for them. This is where you communicate about it, why you are better. So this is all about what. So it has to be about testimonials or demonstration. You can show simple demos on how to use your products or how to use your services, and simply you can share the stories of your testimonials on how they were able to solve the problems that your potential customers are currently going through. So when you understand this easily, you would know that you are helping your customers to walk on a journey by first they got introduced to you about your product or your services, and then finally they're getting more education about it, and this is where they are ready to move on to the third stage. The third stage is where you are going to sell And when you are selling, very simply, you are going to give them the offer that you are making. It can be the promotion, or it can be the trials, or anything of lead method that you are giving them, some sort of freebies or a free consultation as well. Anything to get them to take that first step forward. So if they're going to take that first step forward, eventually you can have that sales conversion mechanism or the system to convert them into your customers. So it can be a discount, it can be a trial, it can be a in-depth one-on-one demonstration, anything that would work for your business. Identify that and offer that. And that is the how part. The how part is where how they can become your customers, or how they can become part of your business and get onto the journey. So now you have successfully turned strangers coming into this funnel and become your customers. And eventually, by offering a greater service, those customers will become your fans as well. Just by sticking with this framework alone, you would be miles ahead than your competitors, because your competitors are solely 100% focused only on this stage. You're better than them. Go for it.